they came out to support the show. Because it's still like very early, this is the first production, we're still looking for ways to make the show better. So if you feel so inclined, at the end of the show, there's a QR code in the back of your program that will take you to a feedback form where we're just asking some questions about how we can keep improving the show. That's about all I have to say. It's an hour long, there's no intermissions, so settle in and enjoy the show, and thank you so much for being here.
So?
Here we are.
Here we are.
I guess I should.
If you don't want to.
No, that's not it.
Then what's wrong?
Nothing.
I don't believe that for a minute.
I'm just, nervous.
About what?
Oh, you didn't hear? Our wedding's tomorrow.
Oh, geez, that completely slipped my mind.
That's okay. I love you anyway.
You know what? I'm a bit nervous too.
I just can't wrap my head around the fact that it's actually happening so soon. It's hard to believe how fast the years have gone by. When you're with one you love, time just seems to fly.
It's hard to believe that it's been 4 years already. On the end of forever, you keep me steady.
Remember our first day,
When you dropped the salt shaker,
right on my plate, and then you stained your white shirt.
what a bizarre way to flirt. But hey, we're here together. It's fate.
Miss you till tomorrow. I can't wait for tonight to be done. You know I can't help but miss you till tomorrow. 'Cause tomorrow I marry my one.
I finally see why they say soulmates complete you. I never was whole till I happened to meet you.
I'm only said to have standards, and baby, you mean it. My true other half, I never guessed you'd be.
I dream of you at night.
You're my first thought when I wake.
You're my guiding light. You're the one on my mind.
Because our souls are entwined.
And hand in hand, our future is bright. Miss you till tomorrow.
I'll be waiting all night for the sun.
You can count on me to miss you till tomorrow. 'Cause tomorrow we two become one. Why would we be scared of any storms ahead when we could just bask in
Endless love instead. Though we're about to be wed, for now I'll miss you till tomorrow.
one good night kiss?
Have fun tonight.
Okay, you take it easy. And I'll play first thing in the morning.
Jack. Miss you till tomorrow. My heart's fluttering round like a bird.
Me too. I'll miss you till tomorrow. Tomorrow. I can't get enough of the word. Miss you till tomorrow.
Miss you till tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a beautiful day. Don't wanna go because I'll miss you.
Miss you till tomorrow.
Miss you till tomorrow. Floating away. Why would we be scared of challenges in store when it's clear that you're my everything and more? Yeah, it's you I adore, and I will miss you till tomorrow.
that exercise we did in high school, letters to our future selves? Or was it our past selves? That doesn't make sense. Here goes nothing. Dear Natalie, in 10 years. No, that's not right. Dear Natalie, 10 years ago. Well, you're probably wondering what this letter's about. I'll tell you one thing. You wouldn't believe how your life's turned out. I know you aren't thinking about marriage, but tomorrow is your wedding day. You're a strong, independent young woman, but you miss him after only moments away. He's a wonderful man, your fiancé. He's supportive and gentle and kind. If you're thinking that love made you mushy, rest assured that you just won't mind. When you look in the mirror, you glow, and you know deep inside, you just know that tomorrow will be picture perfect, and your love can only continue to grow. I just know that you're going to love him when you meet him 6 years down the line. So keep studying, don't sweat the small stuff, 'cause this future is yours and it's mine. And who knows what else will happen in the next 10 years. Fingers crossed you secure that promotion. Maybe you'll have a baby or two. Your career and your home will be bustling, and you'll end each night with an I love you. When I look to the future, I see all the joy that is waiting for me. Now my fingers are itching to call him, but I'll show him just how patient I can be. Please remember that life can be lovely, though the tough times can often feel long. You're resilient, you can get through it, and it's darkest just before the day dawns. Love you. Closer to this life than I've ever been before. Those dreams and worries from 10 years ago, they're in the rear view mirror now. I should call Jack, tell him to write one of these things too. God, that felt good. Nope. Put down the phone. It's not against the rules to call mom, so. Perfect. Call mom, go to sleep, get married. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Hello?
Mom, hi.
Oh, Natalie, so good to hear from you, sweetheart. What number are you calling from?
I'm at a hotel. I just wanted to hear a familiar voice.
The hotel? Well, of course, I'm always happy to hear from you, but I would have thought you'd be talking to the groom.
Oh, no, we're doing this thing where, we spend tonight apart, so when we see each other again tomorrow, it's more special. What?
Nothing.
Mom.
Nothing, just he's out tonight while you're in some hotel, not allowed to see him.
You know it's not like that.
Of course, it doesn't seem suspicious at all.
Suspicious.
Well, what do you want me to say? That he's probably thinking of you in a nice restaurant, crying boo-hoo-hoo, doing nothing that's untoward or sleazy. If only real life were that easy. I'm only giving you what you need, a reality check, getting you up to speed with all those unspoken rules.
were. As your mother, I feel that I ought to teach you what in my day I wasn't taught, so forgive me for not being sweet. I think honesty sure got that beat. Time to swallow that bitterness pill. Even nice boys screw up, and they will. So roll over and sleep. Don't just sit there and weep, or go out and moan. Have some fun of your own, 'cause you never can know. I learned that long ago.
You're impossible. You know it's
Like
not.
I said, it's my job. I'm just looking after you.
Yeah, sure. Forget I even called.
Already forgotten. I love you, sweetie. Talk to you tomorrow.
She's impossible. Doesn't sound suspicious at all. I never learn. In, out, breathe. 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 There's no bitterness, no anger or grudges at all. Just a happy family sitting down to decompress, and a little sign saying, bless this mess. A dog bed by the fire, for man's best friend and mine. His name is Spotter Buddy, my companion since age 9. He wags his tail as we drink coffee. Nothing stronger, not a chance. Music plays, and with a smile, Dad asks Mom for a dance. In our lives there is nothing but comfort and love, as we bask in the glow from the chandelier above. Just a happy family feeling joy instead of stress, and our little sign saying, bless this mess. I know one day Jack and I will have a home just like that. I know that this is what our future holds in store. I will not let my children know the trouble I have known. They'll have everything that I never had and more. We'll have a room that's blue and pretty, in the theme of suburb chic. Jack will put his arms around me, and he'll kiss me on the cheek. I'll make sure we have home movies and board games we can play. I'll bake them lots of cookies. We'll be happy every day. We'll have photos of us smiling out from the wall, with no bitterness, no anger or grudges at all. We'll be a happy family, and we'll always do what's best. We'll have a little sign saying, bless this mess.
You've got to be kidding me. You really think if he was around, your father would have been playing house with us? All cutesy like that?
Maybe.
Please. He wasn't that kind of man. You want Mr. Rogers, you want Papa Bear. I don't know if you've noticed, but Papa ain't there. He was always good for nothing, Yeah, your dad was always good for nothing. Couldn't understand the job. He lured me in with the finer things, but it turned out he was just a slob. Then there was Bobby Thompson in middle school. He taught you gym. He's one bold, but he was born back then with that body girls that wanted him. Yes, I was wrong, queen on his arm. He wanted me to be his wife. You see where saying no has got me now. Your father ruined my whole life, 'cause he was always good for nothing. Didn't want to take me out to dance. So I could go back to that wedding so I could give myself another chance. You could have been raised by a model in Spain or a stockbroker in New York. Don't give me that look, I have a right to complain. If I don't, it might just go undone. 'Cause the man for whom your love still remains was a liar, a cheat, a coward, and a jerk. So screw your Mr. Rogers, screw your Papa Bear. Wake up and smell the coffee. Let good for nothing is under.
Something just doesn't make sense to me. Something I never understood. Why would you agree to get married to someone whose soul never held an ounce of good? I keep returning to that why. Did he trick you? Did he charm you? Did he drag you to the altar? Kicking and screaming and trying to flee. The why is the thing that's so haunting. The why is the question so daunting. With an answer I simply cannot see.
There's something I think you should know.
So now you want to tell me shit.
Now you're older, now you're wiser. Now I thought you might have guessed it. You were there with me, my little surprise. Truth as I never expected. Truth as I thought I was protected. How could I let myself be so unwise?
So you're saying it was my fault. You're making me out to be the scapegoat for why your life fell apart. Do you wish I hadn't come and taken everything away? Would you trade it all to go back to those picture-perfect days?
Maybe it wasn't perfect, but at least I had a chance.
How can you possibly lay blame on me?
Your stress is giving me a headache, dear. Calm down. Lower your voice.
I'll show you just how loud I can be. All my life you have complained. What you're missing, what you gave away, what you've lost because of your daughter. Real pain in the ass, your little mistake. I try night and day just to please you. I try to abet and appease you. Try so hard I can't even catch a break.
You think I complain? Listen to you now. I can't do anything right. Motherhood is a thankless task. Well, eventually you'll need to be a person on your own. I won't always be around. Show you how to let you grow.
I feel the weight of expectation always bearing down on
I
me.
need you better than I ever was.
It's like I'm caught up in a fight with someone I can't even see.
And one day you might understand the cause.
It's always you,
I've heard you
as if I asked to be
taking a
born.
lifetime of crap.
It's not just you,
I'd be sorry
that abandoned, me. I just got off the phone with Mom, and she really got to me. She was telling me about all this stuff, that you were with an ex-boyfriend or with a hooker or dead in a ditch somewhere, and I know you aren't. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Hold on. Whoa. She said what?
She projects onto me a lot. I was telling her about the wedding, and then she started telling me about Dad and the night before they got married, and she really got to me.
What exactly did she say?
Just that the way I imagined things was silly and childish and too good to be true.
Just take a couple of deep breaths, okay? It's normal to get cold feet. It happens to everyone.
Is it happening to you?
She's really got it in your head.
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it was. This is so classic. This is so your mother. You know, she's always hated me.
She doesn't hate
Why
me.
else would she be calling you, telling you some story, how I'm not looking for one last piece of ass for you to tie me down? Are you seriously that gullible to fall for her bullshit?
She doesn't.
She was probably wasted anyway.
Hey, don't say that about her.
Oh. My apologies. She could call me a cheater, a liar, and anything else she wants. And you just sit there and swallow it. Worse, you think it may be true. But God forbid, I comment on the fact that she clearly has a problem.
You're just saying that.
Face facts, Natalie. She doesn't want you to be happy. She wants you to be miserable, like her. And if it's working, well, maybe I do have cold feet after all.
What?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
You know what? Maybe I should let you get back to whatever it is you and the boys are doing.
Fine. I'm going. To spend time with people who want me to be happy the night before my wedding. Go wallow in your mom's shit, if that's how you want to spend the night.
Fine. I hope she's worth it.
That is so... You really are your mother's daughter, you know?
I did warn you.
Warn me, this is all your fault. If you hadn't gotten under my skin and made me all paranoid.
If it's that easy to make you paranoid, maybe you're not paranoid at all.
You always do this.
Just trying to protect you.
Protect me.
I don't want your marriage to end up like mine.
What makes you think that it would?
Well, to be honest, I'm starting to see some parallels.
Fine. What was the night before your wedding like then?
The night before my wedding. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was trying on my dress one last time. Probably was worrying that it made me look fat. I looked great, of course. But we never are happy with ourselves in the moment, are we? Anyways, I was all dressed up, looking at myself in the mirror, when George burst in. Some kind of mood. He'd been out drinking with some friends. Surprise. But he decided to come home early. Guess the party wasn't all it had cracked up to be. And without thinking, I said, "Hey, you're not supposed to see me with my dress on before the wedding." Well, he didn't like that. Not one bit. He started going off. Not scary, just stupid, saying nobody told him what to do. This is my house, I come and go as I please. I sure don't have to ask you. Never mind, I was paying nearly all of the rent. Never mind, it had been halfway a joke. Once we got mad, that was it, it was on. We made things worse each time we spoke. Back and forth we went for hours, neither willing to agree. distress caused all that we went through. I don't know how, and I really don't believe, but then my trouble started to brew. He passed out on the couch, and I took the bed. He passed out quite a lot in those days. I slept like shit, tossing this way and that, and woke up with the sun's first rays. When the time came to get ready, I didn't want to put that thing on. It had turned into a funeral outfit in my mind. He still got the ring on. So, guess we aren't made for marriage, you and I. Or maybe all men are just the same. He didn't see you in the dress, did he?
I gotta be honest, that's not exactly how I remember things.
George?
Dad?
If memory serves, everything was fine until you changed your tune.
And when, pray tell, was that?
I was still small. Gosh, look at you now. All grown up. It's a shame I didn't get a chance to be there along the way.
Not this pity party again. You're on your own here. I'm sorry about her.
Oh. I'm used to it by now. But I don't care what she says. I'm here for you.
But after everything Mom's told me about you, how could you leave me, leave her? All these years, no phone calls, no birthday cards. Where were you? Why are you here now?
I know you've heard all the bad decisions all the mistakes I've made. And you're right. I haven't been the best father. And it breaks my heart to know that I haven't been the dad that you deserve. But I think you ought to know that there are two sides to a story. That your father, awful as he is, he did things for a reason. But they were never, ever to antagonize you. I saw her from afar at a bar. I sat there looking, falling. We'd meet Friday nights in neon lights. I felt forever calling. So when we learned that we two would be three, I was scared, but I knew it was meant to be. And then there you were, I was sure it was a dream come true. If I'd loved before, this was more. Sunshine was brighter with you. We lived a while in a warm summer haze. I thought it would last for the rest of all my days. Daddy's girl, I always got a smile and laugh. You were your daddy's girl. Our time together went too fast. I brushed your hair, unaware that the moments would slip away. Before I knew what to do, everything just gave way. I wish there was a way I could have known. Our heart of gold was turning fast to stone. Summer turned to fall, you learned to crawl, and the season was bittersweet. I felt things change, rearrange. The ground fell out under my feet. Your mom was jealous, started spreading lies about where I'd go and where I'd spend the nights. Daddy's girl, she never had the bond that we shared. You were your daddy's girl. So angrily I disappeared. What was I supposed to do? Convince her to love me again when she had been pushing me away since, well, probably before I even noticed. Natalie, my little angel, Daddy's girl, you know that I've always been watching from afar, right? I am so proud of the woman that you've become. Now all grown up, my buttercup, I wish I'd been there to guide you. Strong, brave, and smart, it breaks my heart that she felt the need to hide you. But promise me we'll change that from now on. And if I go, I won't be gone for long. Daddy's girl, you know that you've always been.
Yes, I'll always be
Your daddy's girl. It's where you're meant to be. Daddy's girl.
It's what has been missing from me.
You always have a place with me. You always have a place with me.
I was wondering, since you're here, if you'd like to walk me down the aisle tomorrow.
Nothing in the world would make me happier.
This is all very sweet, but I can't help but noticing how convenient the timing is. Sure, it's all fine and dandy to waltz into town for a wedding, but what about everything else over the past 20-odd years? I guess it wasn't as glamorous to show up for parent-teacher conferences, homework help, soccer practice, piano lessons. What about the broken leg, my car accident when we had to put the cat down? When the going gets tough, you've always made sure to get as far away as you could. Oh, look who it is. I'm surprised that you're not off eloping with some other miss. I surmise that you'd rather be groping at your mistresses, the ones that you'd see every night. Give it up, don't deny that I'm right. Yet you're here all contrite to repent all your sins in one night. Don't think we don't know all the ways that you've flown us aside like for some background noise. Drinking beers on the deck, always just going out with the boys while I worked and toiled all day long. Always singing that same stupid song. But look, I raised a strong, clever girl who can tell right from wrong. And she must stay away from men like you, who relish the easier route, who will leech and leech till their bottle runs out. And she must dodge the lies that you men spew, the ones that will cause her to doubt what she's worth, what she's really about. Her and me against the world, that's how our lives have been. I am not about to shake that cause you come round groveling. Now that you're finally here, I'd like to make this one thing clear. What you wanted when you reappeared was a chance to call yourself parent of the year.
Oh, stop with your gripes.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm just giving her another option for once in her life.
It shouldn't be from you.
Why can't you see Natalie is becoming a wife? She can make these decisions alone. Get get your ass off your parenting throne. We both see how she's grown, and she must face the world on her own. You know, I recall how each time that I try to approach it, she'd go to place on the wall. Starting with your yelling, and she'd run and hide in the hall. Cut her away from her dad, just so you had the chance to be mad. Can't you see how that's sad? So compared to me, you're just as bad. So she must learn from one who isn't you, who won't feel the urge to act out, who'll smile and talk without needing to shout. And she must leave the nest in which she grew, the one that has fostered her doubt of her worth, what she's really about. Her and you against the world, it's been so from the start. I am astounded you don't see that you are stifling her heart. Now that I'm finally here, I'll tell you a big secret, dear. Your judgment isn't in the clear, but go and call yourself parent of the year. Wonder actually surprised.
Was just to deceive. I got her enough for a while to have you walk her down the aisle. Torture actually vile. I'll ensure that your plan is futile. Cause she must learn from someone who isn't you, who she could do without, who thinks her right day in, day out. And she must learn to grow, move on, get through the things that created this doubt of her worth, what she's really about. Her and me against the world,
what an awful status.
What do you even know?
It's unsurprising since you can't seem to let go. Now that I'm finally here, I'll turn from the fight of my career. So don't you go start shedding tears just cause you're not the parent.
But you've made it about the same old argument you always used to have. It's like I don't even matter to you at all.
Of course you matter to me. Can't you see he's
There
trying
you go
to?
again. He's this, he's that. Why can't you let go?
Natalie's right. You've always been so selfish.
You're doing the same thing as her. I'm not gonna be your bargaining chip anymore. A trophy to show how superior you are to each other. Why can't you leave me alone instead of standing around to bitch and moan? Well, go take a bow. Go celebrate now. Congrats, you both won. Just get out. I'm done. What can I do?
message after the tone.
Hello,
Natalie?
Mom. What do you want?
I just had to call. Honey, I just got off the phone with Jack, and...
What, it wasn't enough to ruin tonight for me. You had to mess with him too.
No. He called me.
What? What? Why?
To be honest, he had some choice words for me. He told me off for what I said to you earlier, and I won't pretend I didn't deserve it, but...
Why would he do something like that?
Nat, listen to me. I'm glad he called to chew me out. I didn't mean to upset you before, it's just... You know I'd do anything to protect you. I took it too far.
Yeah, you did.
Please don't be upset with him over what I did. I promise you, as much as I worry about you going through what I did, your father never would have done what Jack did. George would have had the guts to call up my mother and tell her off, even when she was wrong. And trust me, she was wrong plenty of times. I get this all from her, you know. I don't know if he ever told you this, but do you remember a couple of years ago when you got really sick? He wanted to bring you something that would make you feel better, and he came over so I could teach him a chicken soup recipe. We actually had a great time in the kitchen together. I can see why you two get along so well. Oh, and that time on your anniversary when he took you to all your favorite places? Well, he'd been planning it for months and got me to make a list of all the places I thought he should take you. Not to mention, and maybe I shouldn't be mentioning this, but right before you got engaged, he came to see me and told me you talked about marriage and actually asked for my blessing. I know I can get overprotective and I know I can get caught up in the past, but there wasn't a reason in the world for me to say no. Jack is a good man. He'll always have your back, and I know you'll always have his. He brings out so much in you, things even I couldn't see. When that bond is mutual, there's nothing more important in the whole world. Well, besides the mother-daughter bond, of course. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have let myself get carried away like that. What happened with your father? That's my baggage. I shouldn't make it yours or Jack's. I was out of line. He's proven to me time and time again how much he deserves you. It hasn't been easy for me learning to share the bond of the job, of loving and supporting you. But if I have to, I'm glad it's shared with someone that I trust to do it right. You don't need my approval, but you know you'll always have it, right?
Mom, I don't know what to say. Of course, yes, and thank you for apologizing. I know it hasn't been easy for you. You know, I thought once I had this perfect fairy tale life, that all of my insecurities and problems would just go away, but I know now that's not true. You know, there is no perfect fairy tale, but luckily, I have you to show me what it means to keep trying, even when things aren't perfect. You're always there, always care. We've always been together. Not perfect, true, but we two can make it through whatever. We've weathered storms worse than this and come through. And I know in my heart what I want to do. Mom, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Would you want to walk me down the aisle tomorrow?
Natalie, I would like nothing better.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm your girl.
You know that you'll always be.
I have always been.
You're my girl. That's how it's meant to be.
I'm your girl. With you, nothing's missing in me. I'll always keep you close to me. You'll always have a place with me. Thank you. If you don't mind, I have to go. I have to go and call Jack to apologize.
Of course, of course. I should be getting my beauty sleep anyways. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, it's me. I just got off the phone with Mom, and she told me how you talked to her and told me about all the amazing things that you've done that I didn't even know about. I'm sorry to be breaking our rules again, but I don't want you going to bed angry. I want you to know I didn't mean what I said. I'm still learning to trust, and I hurt you instead. It's you that I love, you I want by my side. I couldn't love you more even if I tried.
I know I hurt you too, and that's not what I ever tried to do. She wants your heart safe from harm and has her own special charm. It's what we share, how much we love you.
Miss you till tomorrow. We're just hours away from the sun for just a little longer. Miss you till tomorrow. And tomorrow we two become one.
We've weathered the storm, now a rainbow appears. We can make it through anger, pain, or tears.
No matter the way that our future goes, we'll keep growing our love like a beautiful rose.
Our future starts Under the moonlight that's glowing so bright. If we go day by day,
I know that we'll find a way.
together everything's alright. Miss you till tomorrow.
Miss you till
Oh, tomorrow's too good
to be true. I'm sick of waiting, but I'll miss you till tomorrow.
Miss you till tomorrow. We're saying I do.
You're the only one I want to have and hold through the many years until we both grow old. Our loves were precious and gold. Hey, it's midnight.
It's tomorrow, tomorrow.